from bad cities with good hearts. We had bad starts, now we gotta push the start. It's sunny outside, but the ceiling just come apart. Can't be a teacher if you scared to leave your mark. I'm A+, hope my daughter keeping her grades up. It's hard to reach out, especially when you way up. The clothes can be loud, but that really don't say much. Roll around the Fanta, I'm smoking a beige blunt. I want black people to come together, I can't front. Like hot sauce, crossovers on N1. They want me to hate myself, not say that I'm handsome. For this money, they holding our integrity ransom. When you gifted, just know they want Christmas canceled. So I stay with the Tommy, cause on this mic I'm Bruce Lee when it come to karate. You gotta listen, somebody taught Mr. Miyagi. That's just shit you gotta learn. That's why kids sit on the potty. Guess it's my job to tell them. Then I'm young, black, and elegant. Did I mention intelligent? With the heart the size of an elephant, with rhymes that cut the mustard, that give you something you can relish in. I'm hot, dog, what that mean if I can't eat? I'm on a beach, feet burning from the sand heat. A lot of people got voices that can't speak. Record labels put out diss songs so we can beef. Y'all better wake up, they want a females thinking they beauty come from makeup. She don't want to get left behind, so she went and got a fake butt. She worried about her lace front, I'm trying to get a lake front. Swear I'm the hottest, like the 7th and 8th month. Never been a crash dummy, no lie, I can't stunt. These rappers dull, they can't make the cut. You ever felt like good enough wasn't good enough? Your mom made you mad and you couldn't cuss? I know the feeling, that's why I ain't chillin' till my children got $1 million. And the whip Sicilian, but the passenger Brazilian. Wayne taught me one thing in this game, is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming, discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick, suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. Thanks for rocking with me, cause we said real Chris had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love, and now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love, and now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love, and now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love, and now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Kid from bad cities with good hearts. We had bad starts, now we gotta push the start. It's sunny outside, but the ceiling just come apart. Can't be a teacher if you scared to leave your mark. I'm A+, hope my daughter keeping her grades up. It's hard to reach out, especially when you way up. The clothes can be loud, but that really don't say much. Roll around the Fanta, I'm smoking a beige blunt. I want black people to come together, I can't front. Like hot sauce, crossovers on N1. They want me to hate myself, not say that I'm handsome. For this money, they holding our integrity ransom. When you gifted, just know they want Christmas canceled. So I stay with the Tommy, cause on this mic I'm Bruce Lee when it come to karate. You gotta listen, somebody taught Mr. Miyagi. That's just shit you gotta learn. That's why kids sit on the potty. Guess it's my job to tell them. Then I'm young, black, and elegant. Did I mention intelligent? With the heart the size of an elephant, with rhymes that cut the mustard, that give you something you can relish in. I'm hot, dog, what that mean if I can't eat? I'm on a beach, feet burning from the sand heat. A lot of people got voices that can't speak. Record labels put out diss songs so we can beef. Y'all better wake up, they want a females thinking they beauty come from makeup. She don't want to get left behind, so she went and got a fake butt. She worried about her lace front, I'm trying to get a lake front. Swear I'm the hottest, like the 7th and 8th month. Never been a crash dummy, no lie, I can't stunt. These rappers dull, they can't make the cut. You ever felt like good enough wasn't good enough? Your mom made you mad and you couldn't cuss? I know the feeling, that's why I ain't chillin' till my children got $1 million. And the whip Sicilian, but the passenger Brazilian. Wayne taught me one thing in this game, is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming, discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick, suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. Thanks for rocking with me, cause we said real Chris had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
What's the deal, people? How y'all doing? Good morning. Shout out to all the Earthmen. Yeah, they ain't going like this morning. I know they ain't going like this morning. That's okay. That's okay. Y'all gonna learn to listen to Dean. That's all right. You are going to learn to listen to Dean because I was right again. I was right again. That's what really be having us sick. When you be, that I know what be making them mad. That's what be making them mad. Suck at blackjack 21 and up, I still hit. Savage Bo, they don't know that talk. We not the same. Thanks for rocking with me because we sit real, Chris. Had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith. Yeah, what's the deal, family? What Evans say? Wayne taught me one thing in this game is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick. Suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Is you okay? You okay? Nah, it ain't 7 a.m. It's 9 something over here, fam. It's 9 something over here. Miss Mona is in the building. Y'all already know. Savage Bo is in the building. South Africa is in the building. My guy, Cello. International Dean. Y'all know what's up. Did y'all hit that like button? Fresh Baker in here from B-Mort. You already know. Did y'all hit that like button? Did you make sure you wasn't being an Earthman before we go anywhere else? Did you make sure? Richard Paris said, damn, what's your Corey do this time? Oh, man. Mark is the villain. What's up, family? Joseph, what's the deal? Mr. Altruistic is in the building. What's going on, homie? Tim Carey in the building. On the money line is here. JB Smooth is here. 100% he is here. Crucial content is here. You know? Yeah. Evans Entertainment said that track hard, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Clean those walls, you filthy animal. I don't know what you talking about, but okay. Gotta go. I don't even get the joke. Hey, man, how y'all doing this morning? Everybody cool? Everybody great and stuff like that, huh? As long as you good, I'm good. As long as you great, I'm amazing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into some good boxing talk. We're going to hurt some feelings and stuff like that. I don't care. You already know Big Dog Willie should be sending a super chat any minute now. Big Dog Willie should be sending a super chat any minute now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you keep rocking with your boy. JB said, I've been noticing you've been doing the early morning joints, bro. You should do some ESPN type with the morning show. That would be fire. That I got to see what you're talking about that. Okay, that's something to think about, you know? That's something we gonna think about. You feel me? Yeah, people get in here. Right again. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all already know what I want y'all to put in the goddamn chat. Y'all know exactly what Dean wants y'all to put in the goddamn chat. Stuff is crazy out here, man. It's funny, man, when you give people advice. One thing I've noticed in boxing more than anything, um, you will say something and it come to fruition, and then people will act like you're wrong for saying you said that. Stay with me, right? This how I know boxing is full of soft ass niggas, because I make content on boxing, and you're supposed to give your perspective and give your opinions and things like that. You dig what I'm saying? And when you do that, you know, everybody be wanting to. Let me stop the show real quick. I just had a super chat come through. Y'all already know JB Smooth starting this off right. Y'all follow JB Smooth. Follow his suit. You already know. Breaking bread. I appreciate you with the pound, my guy. Thank you very much. The whole point of boxing talk is to talk about boxing, give your opinions, talk about things you think should happen, should not happen, to further the sport, right? What I've noticed is people in boxing hate when you good at your job. Yeah, people in boxing hate when you good at your job. Just look at Brian Norman Sr. Look how he act towards Greg and myself and a bunch of others. Look at Auntie Skull and how he act towards myself and a bunch of others when we tried to tell him where everything that happened that we was trying to tell you was or was not going to happen, and then it happens. I notice people get upset about that. But that just goes to show the character in you, that you will get upset because I'm good at my job. You will get upset because I'm good at my job. And I think the part that hurts people a little bit more is that I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. Yeah, I ain't got no problem holding my favorite fighter accountable. Y'all already heard me speak on Tank and everything that he got going on. You ever heard my take on Earl Spence Jr. and what's been going on lately? That's my second favorite fighter. You know? Everybody's in a certain aspect biased because you like who you like. If you like somebody more than somebody else, you're naturally biased toward that person than somebody else. But what I won't do, though, is lie on nobody for somebody else, or act like something didn't happen that happened for somebody else, or act like poor, like, you know, Tank my guy, but if Tank is dragging chicks out the club and he can't control his anger and he willing to risk $100 million, may God be with you, my guy. I'm not about to cry for stupidity. Nah, you're not gonna hear Dean cry for stupidity. Nah, I can't do that. I don't even understand it, so that's why I ain't gonna do it. I don't even understand it, so I ain't even gonna do it. Yeah, everybody get in the building, y'all. Everybody get in the building. Get in the building. See, the whole objective is to give your opinion, see how things play out. What I've noticed is people don't like when things play out in your way, and then I say something like, right again. I was right again. I was right. I let people talk. That, like, they don't like that. I get it. I'm an antagonist in that way when it comes to hard-headed people. 100% I am. Yeah, I'm an antagonist in that way. I'm not even going to lie and act like I'm not an antagonist in that way. But do that make me any less right? Shout out to Josh. Josh in the building. Shout out to D1. Do that make Deem any less right? Security man, just subscribe. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that. Do that make me any less right about what I said, what my prediction is? Now, I done pussyfooted around enough, but Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez was having a conversation. And before we even get into the rehydration talk and the rehydration clauses and all of that stuff, right? Shakur Stevenson just said, probably about a month ago, about how he'll fight Devin Haney, but at 147 because Devin's bigger. He's naturally bigger guy. And him and Conor Ben, he would want to put them on a rehydration clause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shakur said that. Even though Shakur was already caught on camera on Say Cheese talking about how, rehydration clauses is bullshit. And if you can make the weight, you make the weight. And people shouldn't be putting rehydration clauses on people. Yeah. That's what he said prior to that. I know. That sounds hypocritical, doesn't it? It does, because it is hypocritical. It is. It 100% is. No evidence is in the building. It 100% is. We can't cut it. See, that's where people get mad at Dane, because I don't mince my words. Like, that's hypocritical as hell. Just is what it is. And then when you try to explain it and say, well, because, somebody might be the naturally bigger guy. Well, when you was talking about Gervontadavis and him putting on a rehydration clause, tell me who's not the naturally bigger guy than him. He's smaller than you. Oh, he not? Well, you've heard Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson talk about how little he is. They're on record saying this over and over again. Keyshawn Davis just said it yesterday again. I'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, everybody get in here. We gonna talk, So I don't want nobody feeling like we making stuff up. And I've been telling everybody, man, Shakur, man, I just be wanting Shakur to be quiet. Blaze always come through here. Blaze P for P always come through here and be like, Shakur say the darndest thing. Shout out to Blaze. Yeah, he do. So after he said that about Connor Ben and Devin Haney, all right, say no more. Say no more, D1. Say no more, player. I appreciate you. I appreciate you showing love to the channel. A lot of people can't say that they show love to the channel. A lot of people can't say that they donate to the channel. So the ones that do, I appreciate y'all. Ones that do, I really appreciate y'all. D1 in the Cash App to support those lovely ladies, bro. I mean, listen, bro, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. And from yesterday, my guy Big Block was in the Cash App. Shout out to Big Block. When he come back through, make sure he know Deem shouted him out if I forget at that time when he come back through. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Block. Just showing love. You dig what I'm saying? So after Shakur Stevenson sat up there and said that QB Princess T.O. will spank Shakur, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not predicting that. If anybody has heard me speak on this fight, I have Shakur Stevenson beating Teofimo Lopez. I actually think he has to beat Teofimo Lopez for a multitude of reasons, but that has nothing to do with what I think is going to happen when it happens in the fight. I think T.O. is going to put up a very great fight. I think Shakur is going to outsmart him in the ring, and therefore I think Shakur is going to win in a very controversial fight. 8-4, 7-5. Could be a draw. Don't count that out. A draw could definitely happen in this fight. I would not be surprised. But I got Shakur Stevenson winning this fight. Because my opinion of Shakur Stevenson in the ring has nothing to do with my opinion about Shakur Stevenson outside of the ring. But let me get back to it. Shakur Stevenson was having a conversation with Teofimo Lopez, and they was talking about Lomachenko. And Shakur was like, you don't think him being smaller played a part in the reason why you beat him? And he was like, no, I just wasn't letting him get his punches off. That's what T.O. was responding to Shakur and saying, I just wasn't letting him get his punches off. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that Cash App. I just want to make sure where we at on them likes. Where are we at on them likes, people? Let me check myself. You got to make sure people not being earthmen. Oh no, y'all doing me dirty. I need about good 15 likes. Y'all doing me dirty right now. Make sure you hit that like button, fam. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that Cash App. But the least you can do is hit that damn like button. It'll be highly appreciated. Run the likes up for your boy. Please run the like. I hate that I gotta say this every show, but clearly since I guess I got to, it is what it is. So that's what we just going to do. Listen, one thing I'm learning, you got to do what you got to do. You feel me? Stealth Mode said, just like them other snack boys, Shakur definitely sus when it comes to his weight. Look, Stealth, that's your opinion. I ain't even knocking it. I'm not even on that point. Because I do think, I know Shakur Stevenson is bigger than people try to give him credit for. I've seen Shakur Stevenson, so All I'm gonna say is Sean Porter fought at 147. I've seen Sean Porter in person. Shakur Stevenson is bigger than Sean Porter. So you do with that as you will. I've seen both men in person. Shakur Stevenson is bigger than Sean Porter. I've seen Sean Porter in person. I was surprised at how small Sean Porter was. Actually, I was very surprised at how small Sean Porter was. So, you know, you do with that as y'all will. I don't even want to even get into that conversation. I ain't here for that conversation today. But if you ask me, do I think Shakur Stevenson could be a 147 pounder with no rehydration clauses and be perfectly fine? 100%. 150%, actually. 150%. If Keyshawn Davis can do it, Shakur Stevenson can do it. 100%. 145%. In Shakur Stevenson's mind, he's still a 126 pounder. I can't argue with that because he said that. I can't argue with that because he said that. Shout out to Stealth Mode in the goddamn super chat. With the deuce, man. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We ain't moving on to nothing until y'all hit that like button. I told y'all I'm missing 20 likes, man. I'm missing 20 likes. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? I'm missing 20 likes. What y'all doing, fam? They ain't cool. They ain't kosher. They ain't kosher. I'm missing 20 likes, fam. I don't want to talk about nothing else. Let me know what them likes looking like, y'all. I don't want to talk about nothing else. Let them know what them likes looking like, please. I can go do something else. At least hit that like button. If you cannot, hit that cash app. If you can, Bruce Gas Boxing is in the building. What up, Bruce? If you cannot hit that cash app, if you cannot hit that super chat, make sure that you hit the like button for your boy. Can you at least do that, fam? That's not that hard. I hate that I got to keep saying it, but I wish I didn't have to keep saying that. I wish you just hit the like button so I can move on. But we got to pay the bills around this joint. I can't cheat myself. You understand? We gonna refresh it. Make sure that I ain't being an earth man, but I don't want to cheat myself. You understand? Yeah, I need another 10, 15 likes, man. Come holler at your boy, man. Double tap that screen, or y'all know what to do, man. Y'all ain't earthmen. Y'all being earthmen this morning. It's okay. So I'll make sure that we staying on point. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson was talking about how, other guys are naturally bigger guys and this, that, and the third. And, which I agree with in a lot of ways. I agree with what he was saying as far as guys being bigger and it ain't really nothing wrong with if you don't want a guy being too much bigger than you, especially if you the smaller guy coming up a few weight classes from where you started from. So I ain't even knocking it because to be real, I don't care. I don't use that as an excuse. Like if you can't blow up super big, that don't mean that, like that's not. I know too much boxing to act like, because then we would like with the IBF, we get IBF. We don't use that as an excuse when they fighting for the IBF titles. So why would I use that excuse for any other fight? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense in that way. Oh, you sitting down naked eating Cheetos? I gotta block you just for the gay comment, bro. I don't like that, bro. No offense, bro. I hate having to block you dudes because it's just like, but I don't know you, fam. And then like you come in here talking about you naked in the bed eating Cheetos. It's like, dang, bro. Like really, like it's not. And you in Virginia. My dog is 9:30 in the morning, fam. Like you naked eating Cheetos at 9:30 in the morning. I don't want to know that. But if now that I do know that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like you getting crumbs all in the bed. You could at least sit up. You don't be laying in the bed naked eating Cheetos at 9:30 in the morning, my guy. Like, what you doing, bro? That ain't kosher, fam. Like, you got crumbs all in the bed. You feel what I'm saying? It's 9:30 in the morning. You eating Cheetos, bro. Like, what's up with you? And then why did you have to tell me you was naked? That was the part of it you didn't have to leave in. You didn't have to put that part in. You could have just said you eating Cheetos. You didn't have to tell me that you was naked. I gotta block you for that, man. That's wild. And y'all be grown men doing this type of stuff. Like, that's the craziest part. Like, y'all be like legit fully grown men, like in y'all 30s and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy, bro. The world, look at what the world coming to. Bruce Gas Boxing with the deuce in the goddamn super chat. I appreciate the support. I hope y'all don't be Earthmen and Earthettes. And I hope y'all do the same thing and follow suit. You did? Can I get back to the show, please? Where we at on them likes, y'all? Tell me where we at on them likes. Can I get back to the show, please? Ain't even brushed his teeth yet, Smooth. Like, dang, bro. Like, what's up with you, fam? Where we at on the likes, man? So I can get back to this. Somebody put in the chat where we at on the likes. It'd be much appreciated. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. 9:30 in the morning. That's wild, fam. Well, we at 30. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. All right. Nah, because, all right, I'm worried. Let me see you on the main screen. Yeah, let me get a few more. Yeah, we got 7 Earthmen in here. Yeah, we got 7 Earthmen in here. Let me continue, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. So, if you were living under a rock, Shakur Stevenson was asked about, fighting Devin Haney. And the craziest part is, we all know Devin Haney's not going to sign a rehydration clause. So when you put that out there, after criticizing Tank about rehydration clauses and how you would never do it and you think it's BS, to ask Devin, a big name in boxing, who has been stated multiple times on record that he would never sign a rehydration clause. So, because that was a big argument when it came to Tank, when it came to Devin and things like that. Devin's already stated, and mind you, Devin stated all of this prior to him and Shakur when they made, not the first time they was going at it, the fake offer that Devin and them was talking about with Shakur. We ain't talking about that. We talking about since then, Devin has said before this fight came along. So it's not like Devin is saying this to not fight Shakur, is what I'm saying. I cannot put that on Devin that he would say, I'm not signing a rehydration clause to not fight Shakur. He was saying that long before this was on the horizon. You feel me? For all that to happen, and then you say that about Devin, that you would want a rehydration clause. But then you talk to Tio about Lomachenko. You talked to Tio about Lomachenko, and you asked Tio. You said, Tio, well, do you think it's because your size didn't play a major factor in why you beat Lomachenko? He said no. He said, well, he wasn't punching a lot. He wasn't punching. Shakur says he wasn't punching for like the first 6 rounds. Shakur says he wasn't punching for like this first 6 rounds. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Don't come in here being an Earthman. I need 10 likes, man. I need 10 likes. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. So he was like, nah, I just took his jab away. I didn't let him punch. I didn't let him get it off. Which a lot of that was true that Tio was saying. I got to agree with Tio in that aspect. I noticed that as well during that fight. So Shakur was like, but is you sure you don't think SBG Mello was in the building? What's the deal, Brody? QB Prince is in the building. He was like, oh, all right, so you don't think that his size, like your size played a factor? The Tio called him, cut him off, and was like, yo, stop playing with me, Shakur. Stop playing with me. Size don't win fights. Size don't win fights. Daryl Washington is in the building. Size don't win fights. And Shakur was like, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Size don't win fights. Like, I agree with that. It's about skill. Size don't win fights. I be telling people that all the time. That's what Shakur was saying. Flawless mentality in the building. What's the deal, OG? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a second. Flawless, how you doing? I hope you okay and all of that good stuff, OG. Blessings to you and your family. Happy New Year's and all of that stuff. You feel me? Shakur, you can't go out here and ask for a rehydration clause against Devin, but then turn around doing that same thing with the same jacket on, the whole nine, and then say size don't matter. That is a contradiction, fam. Shakur, no. But Rich and all of the Shakurians gonna be mad at Dean for bringing this up. And I tell him this all the time. I ain't tell him to say that. Why you mad at me for pointing out the contradiction when I did not tell this man to say anything? You know? You can't turn around and say, well, Devin and Conor Ben are the naturally bigger fighters. I'm a 126 pounder. I'm moving up and they got the size advantage. But then turn around and say that size don't matter, especially from you, Shakur. You're not that much smaller than Conor Ben or like, bro, like we not like, bro. No, he's not. You go get any pictures of Devin and those they're not. Devin ain't Godzilla next to Shakur Steve. Like, what we talking about, bro? No, Shakur is actually a little puffy. Shakur can put on weight. I think if Shakur sat and just ate and didn't do nothing, Shakur could get fat. So don't tell me. I think Shakur could get to 200 pounds easy if he just sat and ate 220 if he wanted to. And he got Puerto Rican blood in him. No shots at my Puerto Ricans. No shots at my Puerto Ricans, but let's be honest. Okay? Feliz Navidad. Patrick Bell in the building, man. Salute the Dean by any means. I'll be listening to you. I can rock with you. So I'm just here for a little support. Patrick Bell, Brody, I appreciate that, family. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that, family. Straight up. You ain't have to do that. You could have spent your money anywhere in the world, but you spent it here with me. Oh, y'all, what I tell y'all, see, people will get mad at Dean because I'll be right. Everybody put it in the comments. Look who here. Look at the screen, people. Everybody put it in the comments. Y'all know what I want y'all to put in the comments. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Shout out to Big Dog Willie. With the deuce. Tankomaniacs. Y'all gonna jump on the Mason train. I've already been on the Mason train, so you can't accuse me of that, sir. I've been on the Mason train so much that y'all remember Abdullah Mason's cousin came past here and I confirmed that was him. And he was like, Dean, I rock with you. I would like to see if I could get Abdullah. Remember, I was telling him, you ain't even got to do that. Just tell him I rock with him, bro. It's all good. Yeah, Abdullah Mason's cousin came here and said that he liked my channel and the whole nine. Abdullah know who I am and all that. Y'all remember that? Shout out to Abdullah Mason, Cleveland in the building. Not No Cap says Naseem Hamed 200 right now. I can hear No Cap saying it like in his voice though. M. Bry said I doubt it. He's frail. Oh, okay. WB Streetwalker says Core is bigger than Crawford. Now I don't know about that. I ain't gonna say all that. But Channel 68. First time I seen your comment. What's going on, brother? He says Devin and Shakur the same height. Absolutely. Or Devin might be a smidge taller, but it's not like we've seen them spar. Like what I'm saying is not asinine. Shout out to Frequent Flyer in the building. Shout out to Lee Jackson. Like we've seen them next to each other. I'm not making this up. But again, all the Shakurians will get mad that I point out, Shakur, you cannot say you want a rehydration clause for Devin because they bigger fighters and they got weight on their size, which I don't even agree with all the way with you on that. But okay, whatever. You can't turn around and say that, but then tell Tio that size don't matter. And then if you really felt like size didn't matter, why did you bring that up to Tio? Like you don't think your size mattered? Why did you bring that up if you knew that size don't win fights? But again, Shakur fans would get mad at Dean for pointing out the hypocrisies. My fault. My bad. Channel 86, 68 says they both 5'8" on paper. Yup, it does say that. 100%. Jay Dan says Shakur hands may be compromised. I don't even want to talk about his hands and all that. I ain't even going there. What I'm saying is, you got Devin on record already saying he would never sign a rehydration clause. I know Shakur Stevenson is aware of this. You can't turn around and say that you need a rehydration clause for Devin and all of them after saying you think they bullshit on top of that. See, it's even worse for Shakur because Shakur is on record talking about how he don't agree with free hydration clauses. So not only is you a hypocrite talking about the rehydration clause, you a hypocrite in even wanting the rehydration clause. But you wanted to call it out versus Tank, but you'll get mad if I call it out with you. Your fans will get mad if I call it out. I guess I'm destroying boxing by doing this. Now, I did not tell him to get on record and say this. No, I did not. Now, you tell me in the comments, don't you? If you think he hypocritical, if you don't think that that's a big contradiction, let me know in the chat. Somebody, I'm about to put the link in the chat. If you disagree or you don't like what Dean say, or you don't like my opinion, you don't got to go on other channels. You ain't got to go on other panels. You ain't got to do none of that. You can talk to me. I will put a timer up, let you talk, I talk, and we'll let everybody decide what they think. I need to know. Put it in the chat. Put a boxing glove in the chat if you think that's highly hypocritical. Kurt Hurd in the building. Put a boxing glove in the chat if you think it's highly hypocritical. I'm missing 10 likes too, y'all. Y'all being Earthmen. I'm missing 10 likes right now. Don't make me stop the show. Y'all know how I'm about to get. Please don't make me stop the show. Y'all know how I'm about to get. Now I'm going to ask y'all again. I'm missing 10 likes. Holla at your boy. J Dan, boxing glove in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put a boxing glove in the chat if you think that is highly hypocritical. Rockin' Rob is in the building. What's the deal, Brody? Channel 68, boxing glove in the chat. CEO 2, boxing glove in the chat. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So y'all do think that that's highly hypocritical. So I'm not wrong for pointing this out, am I? I just want to know, y'all. Am I wrong, Joseph? Am I wrong, Kurt Hurd? Let me know if I'm wrong for pointing this out. But I guess I'm supposed to be unfair to Devin Haney because I don't like Devin and I like Shakur more than I like Devin. I guess I'm supposed to be unfair to Devin Haney because if I wasn't unfair to Devin Haney when I was calling him out for that fake-ass offer, Shakur fans love me then. But I'm supposed to be unfair to Devin Haney. How that's highly hypocritical. Trey Skills, boxing glove in the chat. Streetwalker, boxing glove in the chat. I'm supposed to be unfair to Devin in that aspect. I'm just asking questions, fam. I don't want nobody to get offended. Y'all get all in y'all feelings. Listen, man, I did not, and this is why I tell Shakur Stevenson to stop talking. Yeah, now look, Shakur fans, look what Frequent saying. Offer wasn't fake, Dean. Y'all loved me when I was arguing with Frequent and Boxing Hacker and them day and night about this. And got proven right. You know, Bob Arum said he never received nothing. He never received an offer for Devin Haney and Shakur, but whatever. You know, Shakur fans, you know how Bob Arum is on record and Shakur Stevenson was standing right behind him in the interview and Bob Arum said, I have never received an offer for Shakur Stevenson. and Devin Haney, and then Bill Haney confirmed it because he was asked about what Bob said, and Bill Haney and them said, no, we never sent it to Bob and just left it at that. That's why I call it a fake ass offer, but you still got YouTube channels and people who keep running with. Shakur should have took the 25%. The 25% was never real if you didn't send it to Bob Arum. Look what Oscar and Virgil and they team going through right now. You know the Muhammad Ali Act? So now you know that that's true. Shakur fans, don't get mad at me now. Now you know that that's true because you heard what Oscar said. So it's no way that you went and gave an offer for Devin and Shakur and you didn't say something to Bob Arum. You see how that worked? You can't negotiate it directly with Shakur Stevenson. He was under contract. Frequent, I'm glad you said that. That is illegal. Do you understand, frequent flyer? That is illegal, frequent flyer. You cannot do that, frequent flyer. When a guy is under contract with a promoter, he cannot negotiate a deal directly. He can do it. He don't have to hire a manager. He could do it without a manager, but he can't do it without the promoter. He can do it without a manager, but he can't do it without the promoter. CEO Toon said, but hey, Dean, why Devin ain't wait to move up weight classes and all of a sudden he wanted to push for a fight at 35 together? We were screaming Shakur just got to the division. 100% CEO Toon. That's what that, and I was on Devin about that too. Remember? He was yelling down the hallway, and I'm staying at 135. And I'm staying at 135. But frequent flyer forgot that. He forgot that video out there with Devin yelling, and I'm staying at 135. He forgot that. And then 2 months later, he wasn't at the division no more. So, this is why I tell Shakur Stevenson to be quiet, because now I got to point it out, because when Devin fans sit up there and be like, see, Dean, he a duck. See, Dean, he's scared to death of Devin. What can I say? I can't say, Dean, he know Devin not going to sign a rehydration clause. Well, look, Dean, he just said size don't matter and skills pay the bills, and he says he's way above Devin. Y'all know he on record saying he in a different class than Devin, right? When he was interviewing with Wiley and y'all know that he said that he's in a different class than Devin Haney. So if you think size don't matter, then you shouldn't need a rehydration clause to fight Devin Haney, because you said you in a different class. Steve's in the building. Sin Ironheart in the building. CEO Toon, I got Shakur beating Devin 9-3 anyway. CEO Toon, I got Shakur beating Devin too. CEO Toon, I got Shakur beating Devin too. Smash that like button, please. 5545, smash that like button. Yeah, we need them likes up. Hit that super chat, hit that cash app, hit that like button. Don't be an earthman. You only playing yourself. Don't be an earthman. Spill in the building. What's the deal, Brody? What's going on, my guy? You got to be soft as fuck if you look at this nigga face and see a warrior in it. Here goes Sinai. I'm just saying, y'all, I got to be fair all the way around the board, bro. I supported Shakur against Devin, but I can't say that that's not highly hypocritical when it looks bad saying that. It's just like Oscar and them was saying that Jerron Ennis and them didn't want to fight, and they didn't even think that they would want to fight. And then now you keep saying for a week straight that they desperate for the fight. Well, which one the fuck is it? I thought you just said 2 months ago they were scared to death and don't want to fight. Now you talking about you got other options and they begging for the fight. Well, which one? Ain't that highly hip? Like, that's how you know somebody bullshitting. Shakur needs a better PR team. You see what Finesse 2 times saying about their team. It don't look good, bro. It's just the I seen Jab Queen. Shout out to Jab Queen Boxing. She was talking about the ticket sales. I don't even want to do that, because I want them to do well, because this is a good fight. This is a good card. This is a good fight. We should be supporting this. 100%. We should be hoping Shakur and them break records at Madison Square Garden and all of that. We should be hoping for that. But I'm not telling people to not, and the East Coast been having goddamn winter storms and everything. I ain't been telling people to not go buy the tickets though like that. That's not Dean doing that. That's not Tank fans doing that, Shakur. Shakurians. Shakur channels. Tank fans ain't telling him to say this. Tank fans ain't telling people to not buy the fight. Tank fans ain't doing that. Just so we clear. I bring up Shakur Stevenson and hypocrite. I'm a tankomaniac now. Let's say I am a tankomaniac. Does that change that he's being hypocritical? See, let's start there. Let's say you're right. Let's say you're right. Let's say the tankomaniacs, they bad for boxing, right? Let's say that part is true, right? Does that change Shakur Stevenson being hypocritical? Trey said, Deem, I'll go to the fight if you go. Does that change Shakur Stevenson being hypocritical? And me been telling people that Shakur be being hypocritical, but they was trying to act like he don't be hypocritical. But now you gotta admit that he is hypocritical. What's going on, Lucy? What's up, baby girl? Good morning. She says, hell no. I just got common sense. I'm just a thorough dude. I don't understand what Tank slapping bitches ain't got nothing to do with Shakur being hypocritical. Tank slapping a chick ain't got nothing to do with did Shakur Stevenson get reached out to by PBC or not. That ain't got nothing to do with that. You understand? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. John, what up, John? John in the building. What's up, Brody? John says Shakur better worry about Tio. But again, y'all, Deem is crazy. No, I'm the crazy one. For people for calling out boxers being hypocritical, I'm wrong. Just so we clear, y'all. I'm wrong for doing this. Shakur said that he needs a rehydration clause for Devin. But Devin is on record saying he will never sign that, way prior to this even becoming an issue. But then he goes and tells Teofimo Lopez that weight don't matter and skills pay the bills, and he agreed with Tio. Well, then if you agree with Tio, first, why did you ask him you don't think size played a factor with Loma? That's number one. And number two, then why do you need a rehydration clause for Devin if the skills pay the bills? Especially when you was on Gilly and Wallow podcast and you say you in a different class than Devin. But Shakurians, I guess that's my fault. That's Dean's fault that he said that. I'm too real for y'all, bro. I know it hurt. I know it hurt because I'm willing to stand on it. Link in the chat if you disagree. Tell me if you feel differently, if you think I'm tripping, if you think I'm tearing a young man down, if you think that we just talking nonsense and we tankomaniacs, come holler at me. Let me know. The link work. I be live twice a day. Highly accessible. Come holler at me. Tell me where I'm wrong at. I want to hear it. Blaze, I shouted you out earlier and said that, Blaze. Before you, Blaze, this how thorough I am, Blaze. I shouted you out before because I know where you at is real early. I shouted you out and said that. Swear to God, Blaze. Swear to God on my mama. Swear to God on my mama, Blaze. Spill with the pound in the building says, always been a Tank fan, especially living out here in B-More area. But he on his third strike with me, and his attitude got to go. Hey, Spill, I couldn't agree more. Hey, everybody that called me a Tankomaniac. Did y'all hear what Spill just said? Spill, you wasn't here when I was talking about Gervonta the other days. Go back and look at my lives, bro, when it first broke. So maybe 2 days ago. It'll be the best lives to go check. And yeah, I feel you. I completely agree, Spill. Completely agree. But you know, Spill, they'll act like Dean ain't never said that Gervonta Davis is a diva. Remember when we was talking? Remember when Gervonta Davis was coming late to the press conferences against Frank Martin and all that? What was Dean saying? Hey, y'all, if you've been watching me long enough, do y'all remember, if you've been watching me long enough, what was Dean saying back when Gervonta was coming to press conferences late? Remember, they was having a live press conferences and they was starting an hour or two late. Can y'all tell me what Dean was saying about Gervonta Davis, please? Spill said it already. No, please let me know in the chat, y'all. If you've been watching me long enough, what was Dean saying about Gervonta Davis when he was doing that? Because we want to see who real. Let's see who a real nigga and all of this other stuff. Hey, y'all, put it in the chat. If you've been watching me long enough, what was Dean saying when Gervonta Davis was out there coming to the press conference an hour or two late? What was I saying? Big Dog Willie crazy as hell. Shout out to Steve's in the building with the super sticker. He ain't say nothing. He just sent the pound. He just showed love. He ain't even say nothing. I hope that you do the same. See, people show love to people they know genuine and real. Damn, Dean did say that. Dean was calling that nigga a prima donna. He was saying that. Dean did say that. I've been watching Dean long enough. When Tank was coming to the press conference an hour or two late, a few days apart. Remember all Dean was saying, this nigga on some diva shit. This nigga, he could fit in the twin bed. Dean was saying that. Just so we clear. Where are we at on them likes? Just so we clear, Dean was saying that. George said, I'm late, but I'm here. That's all that matters, brother. Well, George, what you missed is, so I'm going to sum this up for George, because George just got here, y'all. George, you know how he said he needed rehydration clause for Devin Haney because Devin Haney too big and all of this other stuff, right? Well, he asked Shakur about his fight with Lomachenko and said, do you think size played a factor in you beating Lomachenko? Tio said, hell no. He said, I wouldn't let him get his jab off. Shakur asked him again. He said, stop playing with me, Shakur. He said, size don't win fights. And Shakur was like, no, I know. I agree with that. That's what I say all the time. I know that. I agree with that. Well, if you agree with that, why do you need a rehydration clause for Devin Haney? If you agree with that. Because you on Gillian Wallow podcast saying that you are on a different class than Devin. But again, my fault. My fault, Big Dog Willie. I told him to say that. My fault. Joseph said, yeah, that he was full of himself. My fault. My fault, CEO Tone. Yeah, Dean told him to say that. Right again. Yeah, my fault. You right, George. That's why they be mad at Dean. I told Shakur to shut the hell up. Y'all see every time, me and Blaze, one thing me and Blaze agree about, we always telling Shakur to shut the hell up. Boy, he can't keep his foot out of his mouth. But again, Dean, I'm wrong if I bring that up. Andre in the building. What's up, Brody? What's going on? Dean is wrong if I bring that up. My fault. But please, hit the link if you feel differently. Let me know that Dean is tripping and I'm wrong for talking about it or bringing it up or saying anything about it. I should be unfair to Devin. If Devin did the same thing, I would be talking about it, wouldn't I? If Devin did the same thing to Shakur, people will want me to talk about it, though. See, Deems, they don't want no smoke with Shakur. Crazy, ain't it? Steve said, that's what happens when you talk so much. You can't keep up with the lies. Drawmont Rote and Shakur doing the same thing. Yeah, Drawmont Rote already got caught in knowing that he's not who he say he is. It's proven you don't keep the same energy. I think that's proven now. I think we all know for sure Drawmont was only acting an ass because it was Gervonta. And the funniest thing is the world only cared about him because of Gervonta. It wasn't because he got robbed, because if it was because he got robbed, he would have been doing the same exact thing with Pitbull that he was doing with Tank, and he got dropped in that fight, and Pitbull was sticking his tongue out at him. Gervonta ain't stick his tongue out at him in the side of the ring, just so we clear. But it was all handshakes and smiles with the Mexican. Not your fellow Maryland brother, but it was all handshakes and smiles with the Mexican. Cool. Who that in the back? 68. You got to turn your camera on. I ain't never seen you pass here. You got to keep turning your camera on and keep your camera on, fam. Ish, hold on. What's up?
Oh no, nothing much, man. I just wanted to say, I agree with what you're saying. I feel like Shakur must have some type of insecurities against Devin because they the same height, so there's no way you asking for a rehydration clause, and y'all pretty much the same size. I mean, I guess in weight and everything, I guess that's different. In weight and everything, I guess that's different, but y'all pretty much the same size, so I don't see how you can ask for a rehydration clause. Tank 5'5". So y'all can see him asking for a rehydration clause. And then we all know Devin do that sneaky shit where he get on the weight and then he go come in the fight 30 pounds of fucking head. So, like, I get what Shakur's saying, but I get that too as well. In my opinion, you do the same thing as well. But to say that you're going, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I agree with that. Keep cooking, bro. I agree with you.
No, I'm saying because to say that you're going to say Tank is a hoe or whatever, he beat Ryan with a rehydration clause, so you put an asterisk by it or whatever. Fight Ryan. That's my thing. That's one thing I want to say. I've been saying in the chat. All these guys really ducking who Tank folded like a lawn chair. And I don't think it's going to be that easy for them. Like, I don't think Shakur is going to just be able to walk down Ryan. I don't think Devin will be able to walk down Ryan. We already seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, go fight these people who Tank really took care of. Then we can see, since they think the triangle theory works. I've been telling guys it don't, but since they think
it don't work in boxing, we see that all the time.
But no, that's
like, bro, yo, 68. The triangle theory should have stopped with Hagler, Hearns, Leonard, and Roberto Duran. Like if the triangle theory worked, we wouldn't have got the greatest generation ever if it worked.
And that's what I'm saying. So like all these guys, you know, they trying to make it seem like, oh, this is the first elite fight that we get. No, it's not. Ryan and Tank was the first elite fight. We don't talk about that because Tank won. If Ryan had won, they would have been like, yeah, Ryan, he the leader of the new school. That was the first elite fight. But now they're trying to say that this is, and I feel like with T.O. is like we catching T.O. at the end. There's not elite T.O. Like we're gonna pretend like it is, but there's not elite T.O. that he's with the fight.
Well, you know how I feel about T.O. T.O. is, I'm not a fan of T.O. at all. I like Shakur way more. I respect T.O. in the ring. I think T.O. I think T.O. a B+ fighter in the ring. You know what I mean? But I agree with you on that. T.O., bro, I call T.O. You watch Forrest Gump. He like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, my boy.
That's what I'm saying. It's real iffy. Like I've been saying all week, and I'm gonna stand on it. Like Shakur will win. T.O. could win. You know, I think that's just how it is in boxing. Something can happen. T.O. could win, but I'm not too convinced that he gonna get in here and be the guy he was against Loma. That was years ago. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And Shakur is a lot more sound, technically sound, defensively sound. So, yeah, I agree with you on that, man. I just wanted to introduce myself. I know it's my first time being on your channel. I was on my other YouTube account, but yeah, I created.
Now I know who you is. I'm gonna mod you up, bro. And when you come up, you ain't gotta turn your camera on no more if you don't want to. But you know, they be doing some wild shit on here, bro. So that's why I gotta make people do that in the beginning.
No, I got
I'm about to mod you up right now, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You hear me?
All right, man. All love.
All right, my guy. All right. Now that was a great perspective. You feel me? This my guy. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, this is Rich.
What's up? Oh, yeah. I'm on my app.
Oh yeah, you on your other joint. When you comment later, I got mod you back up. But what's up, Rich? What's going on, Rich?
No, I was about to go. That guy left. That was just on. I was about to say though, man. Shit, if it was a choice between, I think Shakur fans. I'm talking about Shakur fans. If it was a choice between Ryan Garcia and Teofimo, we'll pick Teofimo.
Mm,
Like I don't know what you mean by yeah, we'll pick Teofimo to fight
I think that's
if it's the
50-50,
choice. I'm talking
Rich.
about Shakur fans.
No, I know.
No,
I'm
I'm just
saying
saying
I
like
still,
as who. If anything, we would look at Ryan Garcia as someone, man. Yeah, show something that Devin can't do. You know what I'm saying? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Tank already handled his business. Like Brody already handled his business, so it's really no. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
Now
if
I ain't
anything,
knocking you
it's
looking at
probably
it like that, Rich. I ain't knocking you looking at it like that.
yeah.
Like
So
if you told me, I just think Rich is
not off no,
50-50
not
because
off of being scared of Ryan Garcia, not off of. But I'm just saying, like, Tio is a better opponent to me. You know what I'm saying? But if Shakur go up to 147 and fight Ryan Garcia, it might be almost a 50-50 match with Shakur and Ryan. Because you know what I'm saying? Ryan way bigger. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I think. It's definitely gonna be. But if Ryan go back down to 140 or something like that, which he won't. Yeah, I think Shakur will wash him, man. I think Shakur will
uh,
beat him. But
I ain't
I
knocking
feel
that.
like
I
that's
ain't knocking that.
yeah,
No, I
yeah,
ain't knocking that.
man.
I'm
But
just saying that I think it'll be because I think people will want what Ryan brings in. I think a lot of people 50-50 on if Tio could beat Ryan. So that's why I said that, Rich. Well, I think with Shakur fans, it
oh,
would
he's
be
on with
50-50.
Tio and Ryan 50-50.
Yeah, like I'm saying,
Like
there's a
like
lot of people that's 50-50 on that. And then it's like, well, Shakur can get Ryan, who we not even sure Tio would beat Ryan, and Ryan a bigger
right,
name. And if Shakur beat
right,
his
right,
ass, and Devin couldn't
right,
do it, you see how that look? You
right,
think what I'm saying? Like, just imagine,
right.
Rich, if
Nah,
Shakur
you
went in
don't
there
remember
with
that fight
Devin,
was supposed to be
how you broke up a little bit,
fight.
bro?
You don't remember that?
Nah,
With the
bro,
Ryan
I
Garcia and
wanted that fight. We was
Tio.
asking for that fight. We was asking for Ryan and Shakur before Shakur and Tia, way before that. But what I'm saying
I
is,
think I think
imagine it.
Oscar got in the way of that. Huh?
Imagine since how Devin played out with Ryan, right? If
Yeah,
Shakur go in there and like beat the shit out of Devin or just outclass him all the way, it make and Shakur get the bag and the publicity from it. It's just better. That's why I said I think from Shakur fans that would be a 50-50 because Tio, it's a lot of y'all that'll think Tio can beat Ryan and he got the resume. We
yeah,
take him a little more serious. We'll want Shakur to beat him up. So I can understand the racist shit that he be doing. You feel what I'm saying? So I can see that. I'm just
yeah,
saying that I can understand where Brody was coming from, where 68 was coming from with fighting Ryan because Ryan presents different problems that Shakur we haven't seen Shakur really have to deal with yet.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, Tio also,
but now let me ask you this, Rich. How you
yeah,
feel about your man Shakur telling Tio size don't matter and skills pay the bills, but he need a rehydration clause for Devin?
yeah. I mean, that's what he said. That's how he feels.
No, what I'm
I can't.
saying, Rich,
What I'm saying is that I think I don't know what's going on in his head. What he thinking because he said, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, he contradicting himself and shit like that. But I guess he really meaning. I don't even think he really meaning that because they all in the same weight size.
real rap,
Because
Rich. Like Devin, not
yeah,
Godzilla next to Shakur, bro. He not, bro. Bro,
yeah,
Rich.
yeah,
I've
yeah, yeah,
seen Sean Porter, Rich.
yeah.
I've
And
seen Shakur.
I seen. Listen, I seen Abdullah Mason next to Boots. They was looking like the same size.
Like, yo, Rich, I've
So,
seen
so
Sean Porter, bro. Where I was sitting at, and Greg and them would tell you, where I was sitting at Sean Porter, even if it was that fight or it was the other Boots fight, but both of them was
right,
at the Boots fight. And I was sitting
right,
close, right? So
yeah,
I saw Sean Porter because they was bringing him through the crowd and things like that. And me and my homies, we was trying to go grab some liquor or whatever, right? So
yeah,
you feel me? So
yeah, yeah,
Sean
yeah,
Porter walks right past me. Rich, I'm way taller than that nigga. I ain't even gonna cap to you,
yeah,
bro. Like I was surprised by how
yeah,
small he was. Like he was a little stocky. Don't get it twisted. He had his suit
right.
on. Like he wasn't like a frail nigga, but he was small. But I seen Shakur too from a distance. I saw Shakur, but I seen him though. You feel what I'm saying? Shakur's bigger than
Man,
Sean Porter. You feel me?
yeah.
Like,
Hey, look,
or at least
right.
enough where he could fight, be at welterweight if Sean Porter was doing it. If Manny Shakur bigger than Manny Pacquiao. You feel me? Shakur's
Yeah.
bigger than Manny Pacquiao. Rich, I ain't just saying this. So it's like, and that's the weight division that they were predominantly at. When you see Shakur next to Floyd, Shakur big, they're damn near the same size. Like, it's like, come on, bro. And this Floyd
Right.
out the ring. So this Floyd walk around weight. And you be seeing
Right.
Shakur with him. Them niggas the same size, Rich. So it's like, how can you sit up there and say, but I guess all the
Stupid
Shakur
ass
fans,
nigga,
Rich,
man.
they
Yeah.
get mad at me for bringing that up. But I can't be unfair to Devin in that way. That don't look good, Shakur. You can't say, and mind you, Rich, would make it worse, is that Devin is the guy that you said is in a whole different class then. So first you need a rehydration clause. But then you tell T.O. size don't matter. But you was on Gillian Wallow podcast talking about how you in a whole different class than Devin. So really, what do you need a rehydration clause for at that point?
I think what I'm saying, I think you looking at it like this. That if as of right now, he talking about as of right now with the rehydration clause. I think we looking at it like this, that if he do move up to 147 against Conor Ben or Devin Haney, he gonna be fighting in 3 different weight classes in a year. You know what I'm saying? And then he looking at it like, I gotta move up and then I gotta, you know what I'm saying, gain muscle at this weight and stuff like that. And then I gotta rehydrate whatever the rehydration is. I don't know. He probably look at it somewhere like that, but he delusional when he say stuff like that, man. I think it's just talk,
Especially,
man.
Rich, because you can't
I
stand
think it's
on it
just
and
talk.
say, you can't stand
Yeah,
on it and say,
I'm
oh, I
trying to
think
figure out what he
rehydration
thinking, but
clauses is
I
bullshit.
can't even defend it.
Yeah, it's like you can't,
Yeah,
because that's how it all started, because you said you don't even agree with rehydration clauses at all.
right.
Like, let's go back to where this started at. Like, so it's just
Yeah,
like, yo, my guy, like, but everybody get mad at me for saying now it's Devin fans and Frequent and all them and Boxing Hacker, and they'll be like, yeah, I told y'all, like, you get Devin special and Devin the best, and they already know they don't want to work with Debo, and yeah, they gotta have different rules for Debo, and then it's just like, come on, man, that look crazy. You cannot say that, and then be the same guys
nah,
that
you're
can,
right.
and then be the same guys
But,
that was criticizing Tank when Tank is smaller than all of you niggas.
man, that's why I always get on here and tell. That's why I always get on here and tell people, man, Tank small. I seen him before, like back in 18, and I was, hey, look, I was 150 pounds at that time, Dean, and I'm
Yeah,
like
you
5'10", 150 pounds. He was small as shit to me, and he was chubbier. You know what I'm saying? He
fact.
wasn't how he was in that video doing that crossover shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And when
I
I'm
feel you, Rich.
side by side him, he's way smaller. He's
No, I
small,
feel you.
like a little, like I'm like, this nigga small shit.
Yeah,
So,
bro, he my daughter height, bro. I hate saying it like that, but he my daughter height, bro. Like, I hate saying it like that.
and
It's
then
the
we,
truth, though.
then when we seen him in that video, that's like the smallest I ever seen him. Some people said he looked like he in his 140s. He looked like he was smaller than that. And look bone.
That let me know that he is ass in shape, though. But Tank,
Shake was smoking a lot of tree.
but no, yeah, and look, Rich, look, it may be. You hear me? You only need 30 days to be the piss test. You hear?
Stress and some tree and a
You know
little
what I
bit of
mean?
workout to make you look like that. You hear me?
Maybe.
Stress some tree and a little bit of work, and then you already small, make you look like that. Not
Listen,
saying
man.
that he's stressing or none of that shit. Not saying he's stressing, but some
He probably,
niggas be going
bro.
through the
He's
ups and
stressing.
downs.
He don't like his name, and he know what everybody doing, bro. That nigga ain't dumb. He know what's going on, bro. See,
Yeah,
Rich, I don't let nobody play stupid. Like, I know Gervonta. Gervonta just deactivated his socials. That don't mean Gervonta. I guarantee you, when he deactivated socials, he got another social that he just don't post nothing on. He just watch everything.
oh
You hear me,
yeah,
Rich? Ain't nobody stupid,
yeah,
dog. Like, he know
yeah,
what's going on. Why you think he got mad at KO? That lets you know you ain't know he be watching KO. You ain't think he'll be watching it. Yeah, he be watching KO. That's why he was mad
yeah,
at KO. You feel me?
yeah,
A nigga
yeah.
thing.
What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Easy Man Rich?
Who that?
That's
It's
Curly J.
DC. It's DC's very own, baby. Uptown
Oh, what's up?
Slam,
What's up?
Shorty.
What's up with you, home? What's up?
Shit, what's up, Shorty?
What's
Yeah,
going
What's
nah.
on?
going on?
Hey, dang.
Talk to me.
Let me clear it up though. On some real shit, I got Lamont beating Shakur. On some real shit.
Whoa,
Yeah. I got
whoa,
Lamont
say
beating
that
Shakur.
again.
Yeah. I got Lamont beating Shakur. And you know how I
Ah,
stand on that shit. You know how I
oh
stand on that
man,
shit. I got
I'm
Lamont
gonna
beating
tell you
Yeah.
Shakur.
this.
Yeah.
Hey, Curly J, I'm gonna tell you this. Use a damn earth,
Yeah.
man. Lamont ain't beating no damn Shakur, dog. Lamont ain't
Alright.
beating no damn
Alright.
Shakur. You an earth man right now. I'm gonna tell you, Curly J, you being an earth man. Lamont, I don't think Lamont. I think Lamont. I'm gonna be honest. Now this sound crazy, but I think Lamont got a less chance of beating Shakur than he got of beating Tank.
Mm.
Straight up. Because the styles make fights. The way all of that wanting to stay in the pocket shit with Shakur not gonna just be Tank trying to come forward, Curly J, to knock you out to get his shot off. Shakur don't mind staying out of distance. So that shit you good at doing, them pull counters and being in the pocket, that shit not gonna work against
Nah. That
Shakur
one
and you ain't got
that
no footwork. You ain't
that
got
one
good footwork.
Man, but
nah that
he got as much boxing skills as Shakur though. He been boxing the same amount of time.
Nah,
Or if
nah,
you
he
look
do
at it,
got boxing
if
skills.
you look at the landscape of things, all these dudes that been boxing the same amount of years ain't really gonna fight each other. The only people
Mm.
that's fighting each other is Tank. Tank fought Ryan fought since he was about 6. Lamont fought since he was about 6.
Nah, you right,
Pitbull fought since
Curly J. I ain't hold on, Curly J. You just fucked me up with that, bro. I ain't never think about that before. Tank really be fighting
I
all of these niggas who been fighting forever, and he fight them in their prime. Like these niggas really been fighting
don't
since they was 5 and shit.
exactly, bro.
I ain't never think about that, bro. That's
It's a
crazy.
different level of competition that the man is coming to the ring with, fool. Like all that amateur Olympic shit, that shit cute, but Tank ain't had a back end to participate in that. So he had to go the route he went. But that shit there, without the skills, these dudes, they talk a lot of game, but you really see what's real when you pay attention to their career. Like they not fighting each
Curly
other
J, let
that
me
that
say this. Let me say this, y'all. As harsh as I am on Shakur, I think he's phenomenal in the ring. I tell everybody this, Curly J. I don't care what you think about Shakur in the ring. I think it take a special fighter to beat Shakur. So by default, Curly J, I think he a special fighter because I don't think Tio gonna beat him, and I think Tio's a B plus, a real good fighter. You feel me, Curly J? But I don't think he's good enough. I think you got to be great to beat Shakur, which would make him great, Curly J. Now y'all could disagree with me, say I'm an Earth man. That's just Deem opinion on that. I just think Shakur got deficiencies. He's not that powerful. His hands, he's not super athletic. All that I hear, all that. But as we know, boxing is mostly mental, and his mental is so much better than a lot of these dudes. That's his. He like Tom Brady in that way. I got to give Shakur his credit. He like Tom Brady in that way. So that's just my opinion on Shakur. I only think the only people I think stand a chance to beat Shakur is a Devin, um,
I don't
a
think Devin
Keyshawn
got a chance.
Davis. I don't think I'm picking Shakur. I said the only people I think have a chance, Rich, stay with me, a chance
All
to beat him
right.
is Devin, Tank, Abdullah, um, Keyshawn Davis. Around his weight class, I don't think nobody else could beat him. I don't think Ryan could beat him. I don't think Rolly can beat him. So I gotta show that respect when it comes to
We
Shakur. That's just
we
my
we
opinion. Y'all can
but
disagree.
we gotta see Keyshawn and Shakur in pros because Wiley already alluded to Shakur knocking him out, dropping him. Richard Hitchison alluded to Shakur doing the same thing, dropping him. Richard Hitchison just came out of nowhere and said that Shakur was training him at 12 years old. He said he really wasn't even that good for real. He said till he started training with Shakur when he was 12. You know what I'm saying?
I
He said
believe
Shakur
that.
man,
was
I
like
need to see some photos of that, man.
he said he was like 13, 14. He said Shakur was like 13, he was like 12. he said something about that. He went to Shakur basement or something like that. He slept in the basement with him. And he said he just sparred and Shakur was training him. He just said that in a recent interview. I think Ryan Sam, one of them. No fight hype.
Man, I just
But
think
I
it's
think
funny
but
how they
but I
call each
think
other brothers, but we ain't got no photos of them before 2010. We got photos of we got photos of Tank and Shakur before 2010. Yeah, we got photos of them, but we ain't got no
Yeah.
pictures, no nothing. And it's the era of all social media. These
Shit,
boys
Curly
ain't been
J.
in no trenches together.
Curly J. Curly J, we got pictures of Ryan and Devin together at like 13.
Come on now, come on now. We got Shakur and Brian and them at 13. Right or wrong, before Shakur went to
Curly J got a
the
great point there. Where is the Keyshawn and Shakur pictures
bruh,
when they was
where
young
I'm
like
from,
that? He got a
where
great
I'm
point.
from, we call each other brothers. All we from the hood. I got brothers that we come from whole different families. That's cool.
yeah.
But let us be some boxers and let that bag be in front of us. Okay, yeah,
Mm.
you my brother in that ring tonight, for sure. And we gonna fight each other like we brothers. Only brothers that, you know what I'm saying, is real brothers, the Peterson brothers. You got the Russell brothers. You got the Charlo brothers. Them the only people that can say, man, I ain't fighting my brother. The Benavidez, but them
Yeah.
the only people that I'd say, all right, nah, they brothers. They can't, you know what I'm saying, unless they got like a bad beef and really want to get it on, yeah. But other than that, all that, you my brother, you my fake brother, I ain't, man, that's some bullshit, man. If you want to be the best, you supposed to show that, man, you the best. And then little bro, we ain't on that foo, man. You my brother, cause I don't want to fight you, man. We ain't on that shit. I don't,
No,
I
that's a
don't
great
believe it
point, Curly J. I
until
never
I
thought
see it.
about that. Curly J, I never thought about that until you said that. I got to give you your credit because I don't got no pictures of Shakur and Keyshawn when they was young. You know what I'm saying? Like even that, because Keyshawn said they known each other for 10 plus years. But then that would mean, because Keyshawn what? Shakur 28, so
Nah,
Keyshawn what,
nah, nah, nah. They
26?
when was Shakur in the Olympics? 17. When he trained for that tank with Tank and Petrov. When was that fight?
That
Like
was like
16,
20.
17, right?
That was like
17.
2015, bro. I watched that Olympics, bro. I watched that. I watched Shakur when he was an amateur,
Yeah,
bro. I watched Tank when he was an amateur. He
they
was
got
with
like a
Tank
little picture.
before he went to the Olympics. He was training with Tank before, like he was with. But all that, I remember when he sparred Devin Haney. I was watching that when that sparring with Devin Haney first dropped. I was on Dante Boxing Nation looking at that junk you go on YouTube and it say a day or two old. Yeah, I was on that. We're alive
I seen a couple videos on ES News with Tank and
with
Shakur, and then
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn always be in the back though, like
Uh-huh.
on some
I
little
seen that
kid,
too, Rich.
on
No, Rich, I seen
like
that too, though.
like some fanned out shit, like this is the first
So
time,
I'll say this,
you
yo.
know,
I'll
going.
say this. It's
But
confirmed for
that's
sure.
18,
Keyshawn,
and all that stuff. So
no, I'm gonna say this. It's
that ain't
confirmed that
10 plus years. So
they definitely known each other since Keyshawn was probably like 16, 17 at minimum. They probably known each
probably
other since then. They probably wasn't
probably a
as
little.
they probably ain't get that close until that they early 20s and things like that. They probably wasn't super close until then. So I could see how that played
I
out.
think I
But
think
Curly
I
J
think
got a point though.
I
I just
think
want to
they
see the
knew
fight.
each. I think they knew each other because they both used to fight out of Alexandria on little on their stuff. It used to be like Alexandria, Virginia. They all Shakur shit used to say that too. Alexandria, Virginia. I know they was living out there. I
No,
was
I don't,
boxing out of there.
I don't
If you
doubt
go
that at
back
all.
if you go back to the old fights, it'll be like Shakur be like out of Newark. Now this stuff say Houston, but it used to be like out of Newark. And then Alexandria,
Virginia, okay.
Okay, that makes sense because they
But
was Keyshawn was
I
training
know
with
that
Troy
for a fact.
Isley and shit.
yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that at all. But at the end of the day, people not wrong for wanting them to fight. As simple as
Hey,
that.
that's
Like
simple as
they just
that.
can't get mad at those. They can't get mad at that part. If they not gonna fight, that's their prerogative. That's their right. Can't nobody make them do nothing. So it is what it is. But they can't get mad at people being like, we want to see the fight, and y'all niggas ain't real brothers. Simple as that. You dig what I'm saying? Like so. Um, because Joseph says if they was brothers, then help each other out and get the bag for the family. If they was true brothers, then nothing should change after the fight. Well, that's the same thing
Hello,
Lamont Roach said. Yeah, yo, that's the same thing Lamont Roach
y'all
said,
still
yo.
there?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Curly J, we still here.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you hear
yeah.
me?
Nah,
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 nah.
you can't, nah, but you can't say that if they helped them get the bag out of the fight. How you know how another nigga gonna feel after the fight? You see niggas do that all the time,
Man,
like
what
they'll
you
take
mean?
the
How they feel after the fight,
no, no,
man?
I'm just nah. I'm talking about what a nigga just said. He said if they was real brothers, they it shouldn't nothing happen after the fight. You seen niggas
Oh,
beef
oh,
over sports, man. 100 times niggas be close friends, nigga get mad as shit, man. Off of
oh
losing,
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
That's basketball
Especially about
shit.
that box.
Ba- Yeah, that's basketball. I'm talking about basketball. I'm talking about sports like that when you're not even supposed to be
No,
fighting.
Curly J talking about
Niggas.
especially over them chicks. That's what Curly J talking about, especially over them chicks. He 100% right.
Yeah,
I
nah,
done
nah.
seen.
That's fact.
Hey,
That's fact.
yo.
That's fact.
Let me give you a short story, y'all.
That's
I
fact.
got two
I
of
just
my
want to see the
homies,
fight,
bro.
man. I just think these dudes need to step up their cop,
Yeah.
Let me
man.
say
Like
this,
even
y'all.
Tank,
Can y'all
man.
hear me?
Like even though Tank been fighting them dudes, but there's a couple fights I still want to see Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? But he got that legal situation now, so we gotta move forward.
This nigga then got kicked off his own channel.
Oh man, oh man. He probably get back on. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Dang,
Hey, yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Yo, let me give y'all a short story, though. Two dudes I grew up with.
Hold on.
One I grew up with more than the other, though. But two dudes I grew up with from the streets or whatever. And they was homies. And they spent a lot of time together, but they both had dealt with the same female at one point in time, right? Or whatever. And long story short, one of them killed the other one over those words, and it started from a basketball game. And these are two niggas
God
that used
dang.
to hang together every day. One, and they started over a basketball game, and then they started arguing, and then it spilled over to other stuff getting said, as y'all know. And then one of my
See,
homies,
I
no longer a homie. You can't be a homie if you go do that to one of you. Feel what I'm saying? He wound up
Yeah.
killing the friend that I had that I've known way longer than him. So he wound up
see, I
killing
ain't
him, and
see,
yeah, real
see,
rap,
Dean,
bro.
see, Dean. I
Yeah.
heard about shit like that, right? But I also know someone that got killed over you know what I'm saying, craps off of shooting dice. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Niggas supposed to be
Oh yeah,
friends and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So if niggas doing that over that, what you think a nigga do? I ain't gonna say a nigga do that over boxing. I don't think none of them niggas would do no shit like that. But
Dondrick says, hold on, Rick. Dondrick
I'm just
says
saying,
they
like,
known each other since they was 12, 13 from the amateurs. So we got to stand corrected. Dondrick said they known each other since they was 12, 13. So
Man, where the footage at, man? I ain't believing that
he's
shit till I see them footage.
that'll be
he's staying in all
They
that,
got
that'll
man.
footage.
be.
Even Coach
We're in
Kenny got a
Midtown, New
photo with
York.
Shakur.
Midtown, New York. Midtown, New York.
Yo, Rich crazy. Yo. But nah, I'm just at the end of the day, I just get mad that people get mad when you just bringing out truths and hypocrisies in it, bro. You can't. Yeah, you can't say that you don't believe in rehydration calls, then ask Devin for a rehydration calls, then say size don't matter, but you need and Devin's and you in a whole different class to Devin, but then need a rehydration calls to fight Devin. Like y'all two motherfuckers so much different in size, man. It's just I be wanting Shakur to move differently, bro. And I be trying to tell people I don't think he be thinking about the stuff he say before he say it. You feel what I'm saying? Your beliefs is your belief. See, you wouldn't have this problem, Rich, if your beliefs was your beliefs. If your standards was your standards, you wouldn't have this problem of people catching you up. And you know what I'm saying? A bunch of hypocrisies. You wouldn't even have to think about it because you standing on business. You saying what you said. You mean what you say. Your perspective is your perspective. That's all I'm saying. You can't be criticizing Tank for rehydration calls and talking about how you don't fuck with it at all and you think it's banned for
Hold on.
boxing and blah, blah, blah. But then at the same time, now you asking Devin one of your bigger fights, the fight everybody want to see, and you asking him for a rehydration clause knowing that Devin said he would never sign one. That's what make it even worse. So why even put that out there if you know that Devin not going to do it? Like that, yeah. Like, all right. And then now let I don't know, y'all. Man, what's up, Curly? Am I tripping, bro? Like, am I tripping?
Nah, bro, you're not tripping, man. These dudes just say a bunch of fluff, man, that they don't mean. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for years. I can't call it. They pick and choose what weight class now they want to fight in, but all of a sudden they want a rehydration clause, you know. But
They
my
just
man,
all of a sudden they fighting at catch weights like Devin. Remember Devin said he'd never fight at a catch weight and all of this is like that's an exhibition fight and it's oh Lord.
I just find it funny how a man you see he came in at 126. Everybody who's saying him in person, I seen him in person at his last fight. That was backstage. Both of them dudes small. They smaller than me, and I'm like 5'7",
Like these
five
dudes be little, no, these dudes be
like
little Curly J, like in a
like
way, like think about it, Curly J. We couldn't make 135 if we tried to.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably could though.
You
But
probably
like
could.
I probably could, I ain't gonna lie, I probably could. But it's only because like my frame is what it is. But like I said, I was backstage at the Lamont and Tank on we was in Brooklyn. And Lamont
Damn.
was like to my nose. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And Tank, I thought Tank was a little bit, but Tank was like the same size. It was like damn, these dudes, like small. I'm gonna tell you why the beef I got with Lamont. It ain't really a beef with Lamont. It's more so the dudes he with. Cause I got a dude I've been on 15 years, and he dick
Right.
riding a dude he only knew for about like 5, and the dude he know about 5, his people's is Boo's cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you know when I got introduced to the dude, I was I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do the dick riding shit, brother. So when we had the fight, you know I don't think like they backstage because Cuz Peoples was Lamont PR, the dude Nilo. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucking, we go back there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just vibing. That's how I see Lamont. I see everybody. I see the fam. You know what I'm saying? He with his girl, boom, Tank in the back. Tank look like Adrian Brown after he done fought Marcus Madonna a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shit was a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't stay for long as I had my little man at the fight. And they, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, we get back home, and you know, I'm just like, you know, my mind tank. And them niggas knew my mind was tank. And motherfucking, they expected me to just like be on the side of they, cause they, you know, they were Lamont. But you know, I don't dick ride, brother. I don't. But they try to say I'm dick ride because you know what I'm saying. I'm still rooting for Tank. I want, you know what I'm saying. I'm telling him like, man, that nigga Lamont next fight gonna be at Abigail's, cause motherfucking, you know, he went on that little tour. You know what I'm saying. He going to the club. He go to the club and out in DC. Whereas like anybody that come to DC, you go down there, bro. Like that's my like where I was outside, I seen Swift Herd in a part of on U Street, and that they, you know what I'm saying. U Street ain't really like a spot where niggas will really go to if you know what I'm saying, on some tourist shit or like you would, but you know some shit could go down. You ain't going down Connecticut Avenue for real. You know what I'm saying? You having fun if you having fun in the trenches of DC on a Friday, Saturday night, you might as well go down U Street. You know what I'm saying? You right there.
No, I
So
got you.
so long story short though, Lamont grew up in Marlboro, man. Up in Marlboro, they got big ass houses and all that shit, man. He went to Wise
Yeah.
High School. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a good kid. Don't get me wrong, hell of a boxer. I'm never gonna take away his skills because before all this tank shit, I was fucking with Lamont. But you know what I'm saying? Went to his fight before on pro boxing and all that shit. I was there, ringside and all that, bro. I don't fabricate nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to check me, they can come to DC, holler at me. I'm right here right now, Pennsylvania Avenue. Anywhere you want to meet me, Georgia Avenue, I'm right here. Motherfucking Lamont Lamont is a good kid. He from Maryland, man. He a hell of a boxer. But when he got that DC shit, like he really doing something, that shit is not the case, bro. All his men is from
But
Maryland.
Curly J, ain't it good that he put on for the city though? Like, ain't that good though? Even if he ain't from there, ain't it good?
Man, we had, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a real Washingtonian, man. We had Lamont Peterson. We done had before all this other shit. Like that's how I'm gonna tell you I'm a real DC Washingtonian when I name these two boxers right here. Dusty Hernandez and Day Grayton. Now, Day Grayton, if you to bring it more up to date with Shakur,
Hey, Dusty was like that.
Dusty was like that, Rich. You already know Dusty was like that. He just took a
Dusty,
sad turn. He stayed in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Right there over
yeah,
Harvard,
Dusty,
man.
Dusty
Man,
up
stayed
to,
in the streets.
14, yeah.
Hey, so, but with motherfucking Day, if y'all go look at that video with Shakur at the gas station in Miami, he with a dark skinned brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my man had hell of a talent, man. All I'm gonna say, he had a hell of a talent. He the one that was putting shit down. You know, Shakur was hitting motherfuckers with the bank. Niggas wasn't going down. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But yeah, he fell to the streets. That's DC. Ty Barnett, motherfucking Day, Dusty. Uh, Damn, who else we had
Now
with Lil Pond?
y'all got a lot of talent down there as far as when it comes to boxing.
Yeah, even
But
but see, the
I
Maryland niggas
want
like,
y'all, Curly J. I want y'all to get behind the Scooter Davis. He the
nah,
who
that's
y'all need to be behind. That he need to be the star. You hear me? If we
yeah,
talking
nah, I told you
DC, he need to be the
hey,
guy. Yeah, he
nah,
need to be the guy, bro.
Shorty fight like a DC nigga. He trained up at Lamont and them gym, Lamont Peterson and them gym under Burry and them. You know what I'm saying? He
Like
got that DC
like
swag. You know what I'm
Derek.
saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? We
No,
we behind we behind Scooter though. We fuck with Scooter. I ain't
okay.
gonna cap about that. You know what I'm
Bro, I
saying?
just
Like,
think he ultra talented, bro. I think he got a chance to surpass a lot of niggas, bro. If he just keep doing what he doing. I think he a fighter that people not gonna want to get in the ring with. I think a lot of people going duck Scooter Davis. That's just my opinion. I just see that
Man, these bitches on the bus going. I just hope these bitches, they gonna leave a bunch of trash on the bus, and
J
then they gonna
Main
say, I
said
thought the
Jamal
bags is
Harvey
for
too.
vomiting. Fuck out of here,
uh,
man. I was about to
damn,
say,
what bus you on? What bus you on, Rick?
no, no, I'm driving the Flixbus, man, on Greyhound and all that stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
all
but
right.
it was something I was about to say when y'all was talking. Dang, it was something I was about to say. Oh,
But nah,
nah,
Scooter,
Martin Luther.
my
You
Luther.
familiar with him? Martin Luther, he over there with Scooter and them over headbangers. He won all the national champions. The same thing Shakur doing right now. And ain't he going to the Olympics in like 2 years? I
Yeah,
think the
yeah,
next
yeah. I
I
heard
think
Olympics
I
he
about
going
heard
him.
in.
Shawty.
I
I
heard
think I
about
heard
him,
about
Martin
him.
Luther, a
Rich.
little light skinned boy. He from
Yeah.
he. I think he said that he was born in St. Louis but grew up in D.C. He only 16, 16,
We
17.
behind everybody come out headbangers, you know what I'm saying? They got Sugar She, you know what I'm saying, little She, you know what I'm saying, Rashid, dang, I
Too much
forgot
zoo
good
in the
last name.
building.
You know what I'm saying? Rashid the Scooter, like I said, Scooter, man, he fight like a DC nigga, man. I ain't gonna hold you, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shout out to Scooter Davis, man.
I give it a Philly, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be telling niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, Dave, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? Philadelphia Eagles, you know what I'm saying? That the only sport in Philadelphia is boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it G real. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
real rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So,
real rap.
but is you know what I'm saying? All the urban cities, Detroit, Philly, Ohio, I mean like Cleveland, Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking DC, Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? We carry that thump. You know what I'm saying? It's something in that water. But we gonna get busy.
Nah, I agree with that. A lot of DC dudes. I used to hang with DC dudes when I used to be up Delaware a lot. Um, so
New York too. My fault. New York. My fault. New York shot town. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
They
they give
second
it up
home.
too. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
give
yeah.
it.
They give it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, they give it up. They give it up.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Philly, when it comes to boxing, that's just we like y'all in that way. That's just what we do. That's number one. More than it. That and football. That well,
oh yeah,
for real, it's
yeah.
funny. We like the Eagles more, but basketball, as far as like playing in the city, basketball is more popular. Like more niggas in Philly play basketball than football is what I'm trying to say. But we love the Eagles like crazy. So it's a weird dynamic. But boxing is number one. Like you better know how to rumble. If you don't know how to rumble, somebody gonna try to teach you. Like I'm just saying, I just think that that's like one of the first things you learn growing up here, for real, for real. Depending on who you're
Yeah,
around, obviously. But if you in the hood, oh yeah, man, that's that's just what it is. You feel me? It's either that basketball or niggas be in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Either or. You
yeah.
feel me? So, but look, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all already know, man.
Nah,
I
appreciate
appreciate you,
y'all
Curly,
wrapping it
coming
up,
through.
man.
You
Yeah.
already know. Yo, Rich, I appreciate you, bro. Get at me, my guy. Y'all already know how we giving it up. Y'all know how we giving it up, man. Now our basketball is just the Sixers are all right, but we got some stars. Philly got plenty of college players and NBA players in the NBA and stuff like that. So we definitely represented it when it come to hoops for real. But yeah, but we gotta get it together though. We need a couple more. You feel me? No more sleepwalking in the building. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me this morning, man. I'll be back later. Keep your notifications on. Make sure you got all the bells on, all of that good stuff. Keep your notifications on. You hear what I'm talking about? And I'ma holler at y'all, man. Y'all know how we rock you, man. You feel what I'm saying? This is Dean by any means. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. And most importantly, make sure you ain't being no damn Earth man. All right?
Dean, best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Everybody wants you to be humble when you great. But I know what I am and I know what they ain't. It's Dean. Philly, Chester. You either gonna be a coward or live honorable. I say fuck judges, they dishonorable. When you a phenom, her head is phenomenal. This world cold, so I say somewhere tropical. When you God's angel, shit get diabolical. Like saying I ain't one of the greatest, that's undeniable. Every beat I get on, you know I get maniacal. When you rely on them, they become unreliable. Damn, that's why jobs do 90 days. And my bars cold as an Alaskan cave. Soon as you tell Caucasians your ancestors slaves, that's when they give you praise in a higher wage. It's all a diversion to not see your worth. You keep coming in last, cause there's things that you ain't noticed first. I'm like the rent, no matter what, I'ma be the first. The devil real, I seen a junkie still a granny purse. But God real, next day he had an overdose that made it worse. They give you presents, still your presents, gift and a curse. Most people only act godly in church. I stay grounded cause people that I love in the dirt. Got 3 daughters right now, I done gave life. Won't call you broke, I just say that you ain't saved right. Cause when you ain't fly, seem like everybody take flight. Your day ones, they a snitch on you the same night. Can't have leeches around, cause they backbite. They'll get you pinched faster than a crab fight. Cause when you get a grip, you realize y'all ain't that tight. Okay, I'm sorry, young nigga, hey, that's life. Your father might not be around, it's my job to teach you. Just in case he ain't here like alopecia. My name Deem, how you doing? And it's nice to meet you. If they can, they'll cut corners like a slice of pizza. All for the cheese, liars do shit you won't believe. That's why I feel the breeze, smoking blue cheese and Belize. I can't be fake here, so I gotta bob and weave. I learned the method, man, and I think that's all I need. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. If I get a deal, please don't be surprised. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. And I learned that the only limit is the sky.